going on, crypto fam? Welcome back. All right. So today I want to talk about the SaitaRealty, token delay. I'm gonna talk about the quote unquote loophole that some people found, which I don't think that's the case. As far as people being able to buy tokens when others weren't. The servers of the SaitaMask servers being attacked. The risk of losing tokens while using SaitaMask. The reason why I feel like SaitaRealty is probably just going to be like a pump and dump. Sorry to say, but I'm gonna hop straight into it. Before we actually hop into all this stuff over here, I'm gonna hop into like the Twitter messages and stuff and the updates that they gave on Twitter. So this is the SaitaRealty official Twitter account, right? So they announced, what was it? Yesterday they announced this at 9:07 p.m. They said a few wallets were able to swap through the router during testing. So we have decided to postpone and redeploy a new contract. We will update everyone on the day, time, ASAP. And then it says, this is to ensure the fairest launch possible. Thank you for your continued patience and support. All right. And then I wanted to backtrack a little bit and just go over how the SaitaRealty launches was supposed to take place and yada, yada, yada. So they posted this, 8 hours before that previous post, right? They posted it at 1 p.m. and pretty much they gave like the date and time. Obviously it was March 4th and they gave the time, which was 5 p.m. Eastern time was when it was supposedly supposed to be launched in SaitaRealty. And also Russ, right before like everything started to crumble, Russ posted this on his Twitter. He said, here's the contract address below. All right, then he's posted it right here. This was supposed to be like this was the original contract address, but now they're gonna have to make a whole new one, but I'll get into that later. He says this is the contract address for SaitaRealty. He says we will notify everyone 30 minutes heads up to buy prior to making it live. Then he says 5 trillion max buy SaitaRealty token. And then he said launch price 10 zeros. Of course, had a small server attack prior to launch. It's interesting that he put this last. Like it's just hey, we're going on with the launch, y'all. This is the address. This is the amount, the most you can buy during the launch. And yeah, other than that, I mean, we had a server attack, by the way, prior to launch, but yeah, it was whatever. Don't just ignore it. All right. So he pretty much said that. And then he said, down here, right, he said, we'll be fixed shortly. Then we'll give everyone 30 minutes heads up prior to making pair live. He said, thanks all. When we remove restriction, everything will function as normal. Right. So he was replying to, I guess, somebody who was getting like network errors, who was, trying to use SaitaMask and prepare to, I guess, probably buy SaitaRealty. And he said that, they was going to pretty much fix it. And then he said they were going to fix it and then give people like 30 minutes, right, to pretty much get prepared prior to the launch of SaitaRealty, right? Also, I ended up seeing this on the official SaitaMask Telegram, right? So pay attention to what they said right here. This is by one of the Saitama Telegram moderators, right, or admins, right, administrators. They said, I actually show you the picture right here. Where is it? They said, nobody try and swap until we tell you. Then it says, you're risking losing money if you do. All right. And then that's when they went on to say, no launch for SaitaRealty tonight. Devs will update soon. Sorry for any inconveniences. Please be patient with us as we sort things out. All right. So obviously, the SaitaMask still has a lot of things to be worked on. Obviously, they weren't prepared to launch it, but we're going to go over all of that right here, right? This is why I came, pretty much made this little topic right here. SaitaRealty token delayed again, because this wasn't the first time SaitaRealty got delayed. This is the second time SaitaRealty got delayed, all right? Yeah, and then they said that, they ended up delaying it because, going back over here, he said that, a few wallets were able to swap through the router during testing. One thing that I wanted to correct, because I've been seeing people on Twitter and I've been seeing people on Telegram, a lot of people are trying to make it seem like there were some hackers, like some people who are hacking into SaitaMask, and they were, breaking the code, and they were pretty much stealing tokens or forcing their way in to buy tokens before people. I don't think none of that was the case, because I feel like if it was, they would have said that. I feel like Russ would have said it, or I feel like one of the team members would have said that, or even one of the administrators would have mentioned it. I feel like some people just got lucky and they ended up getting their foot through the door and they were able to buy tokens while others weren't able to. And the team found that out, and before they proceeded to releasing SaitaRealty, they ended up just scraping that old address and making a whole new contract or whatever, right? And that's why they're going to delay it and make a whole new contract where it's going to be like a fair launch to where nobody has no early tokens, right? But I feel like it's funny. I see some people trying to make it seem like people were like hacking in or something like that. And I just feel like some people squeezed in, or some people just got lucky while buying the tokens, and a lot of others people weren't able to buy, right? But other than that, a few other things I wanted to pretty much just break down, in my opinion, with the whole SaitaRealty, just Saitama in general. Number one, SaitaMask is still not fully functional, or at this point even safe to use. Going back to what I showed you over here, the administrator literally said, nobody try and swap until we tell you you're risking losing money if you do, all right? So obviously that just says that SaitaMask still needs some work to be done on it, right? And then number two, SaitaRealty was only released to the community to make up for Lily Token canceling the partnership with them. For those who don't know, like when Lily Finance, which is originally going to be like they were originally going to be like the first exclusive token on SaitaMask, right? That's what everybody was waiting on. That's when you had other people who were buying Saitama tokens to stack up and be prepared to trade those Saitama tokens for Lily Finance token. And once Lily Finance token finally agreed to pretty much go their separate way, and they wanted to just launch on a different platform, that's when literally the next day, that's when Saitama Guru, right? That's when he pretty much announced that he was going to release SaitaRealty. That's when they announced it. That's when they announced they were going to release this new token, which me personally, I've been covering Saitama for months, like over 6-7 months. I've been covering it. I'll say 6 months, because October or a little bit before October. So I'll say 6 to 7 months I've been covering Saitama. I've never heard anything about SaitaRealty token. I've never heard about a second token. So like even when I heard this announcement, it came out of nowhere. And that's when I instantly realized they're literally just trying to just cater to that community and keep people, like hyped and, kind of like looking forward to something exclusive, launching on their platform. And that's why I feel like they just, put together this, SaitaRealty token, in my opinion. All right, this is my opinion. Number three, I said SaitaRealty was already delayed once, because a few days ago the iOS users needed time to get their SaitaMask updated. SaitaRealty was supposed to be launched, I believe, on Tuesday, right? No, actually, this is the third delay, I believe, because I believe the first time SaitaRealty was supposed to be launched on Tuesday, and because the SaitaMask was still like acting up and people couldn't use it correctly, they had to fix some things. Then they delayed it to Wednesday, and then they delayed it to Friday, right? And then now they're delaying it now they're delaying it even further, right? So that's Tuesday delayed, Wednesday delayed, Friday delayed. So it's been multiple times that SaitaRealty's been delayed, all right? Which, don't get me wrong, I understand like sometimes there's just certain things that come out of nowhere and you have to just delay something. But in my opinion, I feel like this is just the team trying to, like I said, push out a project and just feed. And it's funny because I've heard Russ say this, like I've heard him say this quote a lot of times. He's trying to feed the wolf pack. I feel like this is what they're trying to do with SaitaRealty. They're just trying to just throw this token out and just satisfy people. And in my opinion, I'm not going to lie, honestly especially at this point, I feel like SaitaRealty is probably going to just be a pump and dump. I'm not going to lie. Not saying a pump and dump as in like the team is going to scam people. I'm saying a pump and dump as in there's going to be a lot of people who want to just get in early, wait for the price to skyrocket up. They're going to sell at the top, take their profits, and then a lot of people who are holding the bags are just going to ride along that crash of the price going back down. In my opinion, I honestly at this point. But that's what I have right here. My conclusion at the end of the day, after just reviewing all of this, I feel like SaitaMask is clearly not ready and still needs to be worked on. There's literally a risk of losing money while using SaitaMask. Going back to the administrator, they was telling people not to use it because there was a risk of losing money while using it. I believe SaitaRealty was just a last minute project, like I said, to make up for Lily Finance token canceling on them and going, launching on a Uniswap and pretty much just throwing their deal in the trash. And keep in mind too, what a lot of people kind of forget about is that Saitama as of right now, is still down from its all-time high, about 1,000% from its all-time high in the past 6 months. All right, it's been 6 months since Saitama reached its all-time high. We can even look at the chart right now. So looking at the chart of Saitama right now, right? Let's see if I zoom in a little bit. There we go. So the chart of Saitama right now, currently the price is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros, 1, 4, right? It's down 16% right now, right? I'm sure a lot of people, once the delay happened again, a lot of people just ended up just selling some tokens, right? Because they're mad. As far as the market cap is currently at $744 million. But if we go all the way back, right? We go all the way back to, let me see, October, right? October 13th. Was it? Yeah, October 13th, right? It's all-time high. This is when Saitama reached its all-time high. It was at 6016 or 60. Yeah, I'll say 6017. It's literally been in. Oh, my bad. Not October. November 13th. Right. My bad. It's been so long, I forgot. All right. But November 13th was when Saitama reached this all-time high. Right. November 13th. That's when the Las Vegas event happened. That's the original date where SaitaMask was supposed to launch. Right. That's why we had this crazy pump. SaitaMask was supposed to be ready, supposed to be launched, and then after that, that's when everything pretty much just started crumbling, right? It's been delay after delay after delay, and literally November, December, January, February, March, right? So all the way from November all the way to March, so pretty much 5 months, right? 5 months. So yeah, it's been 5 months since we've actually reached our all-time high or even came close to it. It's literally just been like declining after I mean, look how Saitama started, right? Beautiful uptrend, crazy pumps, and then it's just like ever since then it was just like, man, like the last time we were this low, the last time we were at this price was in October 16th. Okay, so for one, I want to let you guys know I'm not making this video to tell you to sell your tokens. I'm not making a video to tell you to buy the dip. All right, I'm literally just making this video because this is proof. This is results. This is actions. This is things that I've just seen. I've been covering Saitama for months now, so I'm literally just putting this information in front of y'all face. I'm not trying to create FUD. All right, you literally can take this information, do what you want with it. All I'm doing is letting you guys know at this point, this is where Saitama is. Saitama, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Saitama is down bad right now. All right. Not saying that it's like a rug pull or it's never gonna go back up. I'm just letting you guys know, because a lot of people, they look at the current price right now, or they'll look up and see like, oh, Saitama's up 5% in the past 24 hours. But it's like when you really take a look and zoom out, you literally get the whole clear picture and history of what's going on and what's been happening to Saitama. All right, so going back to the whole SaitaRealty thing, I don't know what they're going to do at this point. When I first heard about it, I was like, hey, like I wouldn't mind buying some because I already knew it was going to do a huge pump. I plan on just buying some and just selling at the top, make some profit. But at this point, I don't even want to do that, in my opinion. But this isn't financial advice. This is just, I'm just pretty much letting you guys in on my play. And yeah, other than that, this is what I have for you guys for the Saitama news today. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Let me know if you're still looking forward to SaitaRealty. Let me know if you're still holding Saitama, and let me know what other projects should we be talking about. All right, I've been coming up with some other just videos in general as far as looking up just different cryptocurrencies, either new ones that just came out or other ones that I've been kind of ignoring in the past. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch y'all soon. Have a wonderful night, and yeah, peace.